Pop the molly, I'm sweating. Woo! Alright, you guys, what's going on? What's going on, man? On my way to the gym, give me a quick workout in, man. Do a live stream right quick. First of all, I want to thank the person that donated to my Cash App. Appreciate that, man. That was greatly appreciated, man. Like I said, man, all donations, super chats, like I said, they go towards going to these fights, and you know, I'm gonna take some money and put towards the clothing line. I'm gonna try to start maybe around September, end of the year, worst case scenario. But yeah, I decided to talk some boxing and shit. You know, man, it's funny, man, that you know, Sean Porter all of a sudden and got this urge to fight Errol Spence. Could it be that nobody gives a damn about this fight that he's having this coming Saturday? Because that's what I think it is. Nobody gives a rat's ass about this fight. I mean, nobody has talked about this fight, and I'm not doing no videos about it, so I'm talking about it on the live stream. Nobody gives a damn about this fight because of various reasons, from him to his father and all this shit. And then they gonna sit up there and say, what's up? Then they gonna sit up there and say, oh, well, we gonna fight Errol Spence next. Well, we heard that last year. Well, what happened to the Errol Spence fight? Oh yeah, they decided to go another direction. So we tired of hearing this shit. Like I said, wake us up when it's a, you know what I'm saying, when it's a press conference, because we tired of hearing this shit. Now, based off what happened to Deontay Wilder, you know, it looked like he's headed towards a showdown with Dominic Breazeale. Rumor has it this fight will be on pay-per-view. Well, you know what? So be it. I mean, after all, they made us pay to watch Manny Pacquiao versus Jesse Vargas. I mean, that fight was on pay-per-view. So, I mean, Deontay Wilder versus Dominic Breazeale, whatever. So, I'll find that hilarious as shit. But you know what? Tyson Fury reneged. You know what I'm saying? And then he's sitting up talking shit about running the ESPN because he ducked the fade. What up, Mike? I mean, these motherfuckers is hilarious, man. It's just really hard to take these dudes serious. And then he talking shit and people giving him a pass for basically running. He ran from Deontay Wilder. He just didn't want to fight. Because like I keep saying, no motherfucker that believe he want to fight asks for a tune-up fight or tries to push a fight back however long, saying he needs a couple of fights in. That's how I know that motherfucker didn't win that fight. He can sit up there and talk all the shit he wants. He didn't win the fucking fight. We know he didn't win the fight. You know what I'm saying? Most people, since Paulie Malignaggi talking that slick shit, know anybody with a brain know he didn't win that fight. So, I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, he just need to cut it out and quit fronting like he won that fight, because nobody with common sense believe that Tyson Fury won that fight. Tyson Fury don't even believe he won that fight. Because like I said, if he won the fucking fight, he'd be willing to do it over again. Why ain't you willing to do the fucking fight over again? And you, if you thought you won? Because like I said, that motherfucker is having nightmares about getting put on his ass and getting like flatlined and shit, and was temporarily knocked out and shit. Because I looked at that fight and it should have been called off. Because if you look at the Harrison Lubin fight, dude counted to like 4 and he just waved it off and shit. Tyson Fury just think he gonna get badly hurt, and I just think he just don't want to go through that again. And that's what he need to say. He's sitting up there talking this shit that, yeah, he talking this shit about that Wilder need to come to him. How the fuck do Wilder need to come to you and you ain't got no fucking belt? What fucking belt do you got? You ain't even got no fucking belt. You don't got no fucking belt, but you talking about somebody got to come to you, man. You sound stupid as fuck. You sound like what you being a fucking coward. And it need to just be said. Hopefully this dude It's in Los Angeles next month when I go to the Lomachenko fight. More than likely, he will be there. What's up, Jay? More than likely, Tyson Fury will be in Los Angeles, because I know he probably gonna have some fight he gotta announce or whatever the case may be. I'm pretty sure Dillian White will be there, so I'll be able to talk to both of them dudes, because that's more than likely the game plan, to try to set up a showdown between Dillian White and Tyson Fury. Not right away, but like right down the line and shit. Like I said, that'll be a very interesting fight. You know, Tyson Fury, which I think he will eventually. One thing about Dillian White, he do got power, and he can hurt you if he lands something solid, because he hurt Anthony Joshua, so he definitely could hurt Tyson Fury. And then I was just laughing at all the shit that was going on the past couple of days and shit. And it's funny, man. This is how I know people know what they talking about. Yeah. This is how I know people all see what's going on with the Canelo thing. Everybody has said that Daniel Jacobs has to knock Canelo out. Nobody believes that Daniel Jacobs can get a fucking decision. Nobody. So we all like delusional. This is professional boxers saying that shit. Nate Campbell said today, man, the only way Daniel Jacobs winning that fight if he knocked Canelo out, because everybody done seen what happened to Canelo. If the fight is close, Canelo gonna get the nod. So, like I said before, Daniel Jacobs, he is going to have to go for broke. When I say he gonna have to go for broke in this fight, he gonna have to let. When I say he gonna have to let the shit hang. Nah, he ain't gonna get cheated if he fight. But if he try to go in there, he trying to, you know what I'm saying? If he go in there trying to be all, you know what I'm saying? Talking about he gonna put together a boxing lesson and all that shit. Man, he done. When I say he done, he done. I'm just telling you that now. He is not gonna get no. He not gonna get no decision. He gonna win. He gonna lose another controversial close decision. Because that's what I'm expecting to happen. I think it's gonna be a competitive fight, but Canelo is gonna get the nod. Like I said, Daniel Jacobs is gonna have to start fast and furious, like a car, like the movies. He gonna have to start fast and furious. What I mean is, he gonna have to go in there and he gonna have to try to land something that's gonna get Canelo's attention right away. What's up? Well, that's the point. Everybody thinks that Oscar has his hand in the crooked shit. Yeah, Jacobs is gonna have to fight Mexican style. He gonna have to fight some kind of style, because if he try to just box, well, we already know, man. When I say he gonna have to fight. He gonna have to fight. He gonna have to fight Canelo like how Ike Cortez fought Oscar De La Hoya, when Ike Cortez just was throwing bombs and shit and he just was going balls to the wall. And that's just how Daniel Jacobs gonna have to fight. He gonna have to, like I said, he gonna have to throw bombs and hope that he catch Canelo. He has to be aggressive, because how else he gonna win the fight? Like I said, as soon as the bell ring, he already down 4 rounds. That's what people don't fucking understand, man. This is not some shit we talking just to be talking. When you fight Canelo, you are already down 4 rounds. And basically, you have to dominate. You have to dominate like pretty much 8 rounds straight just to get it. Basically, you have to win the first 8 rounds to remotely have a chance of beating Canelo. Yeah, he can't outbox Canelo. Man, he gonna have to like do. If I was, hey, what's up, Pratt? He gonna have to do what Floyd did. Floyd went right after Canelo, and the thing is with Floyd, he went right after Canelo. He went right to him, which I think surprised him. The funny part about it is Floyd didn't give up any ground in the middle of the ring. He stood his ground, and I think that's what fucked Canelo up. Canelo was done when he seen that Floyd wouldn't give up the middle of the rounds. He wouldn't give up the middle of the ring. And Floyd just stood in the middle of the ring, and he was just teeing off on Canelo, and I think that fucked him up. I think Canelo was mentally done after that. And it was the same thing with Sugar Shane Mosley. Sugar Shane Mosley thought that Floyd was going to be going backwards most of the fight and backing up. And then he thought that would give him a chance to walk Floyd down and get him up out of there. And the funny thing is, when Floyd got nailed by Sugar Shane Mosley, and he got nailed, I'm talking about, I watch that fight every once in a while. Floyd was very close to going down. But he managed to pull himself back together. And then he just started teeing off on Sugar Shane Mosley. Yeah, I'm hearing that too. That announcement is going to be soon. I think it's going to be announced next. I think it's going to be announced next Saturday. If Floyd goes to that fight, we already know what's going to happen. Manny Pacquiao will be in attendance. If Floyd goes to that fight, we know what's going to happen. The thing is, what date is they going to announce that fight? Will it be in May? Will it be? It's not going to be in April. And I doubt very seriously, it's not going to be in May, because it's already headed towards the middle of March. Yeah, probably Mike, probably July. They probably do it in July, because they're going to have a world tour and all that type of shit. They probably, if it's announced next Saturday, it'll probably be either in June or July, because I don't think nothing's going on. And I heard that Charlo is gonna fight. I heard Charlo is gonna fight. What's that? He gonna fight Tony Harrison in Houston. That's what I heard. The rematch is gonna be in Houston. I think that's gonna be big. Well, if they announce it, then they pretty much is. I know one thing, I ain't paying to see that shit. Yeah, I think Charlo is going to get the fight in Houston. Yeah, I heard he fighting the rematch with Harrison in Houston. I got to do some research on it, but I heard that's where they fight. And I think it's going to be at the Toyota Center. So that fight really got me curious to see, like, how is Charlo going to fight Harrison in the rematch. I still think, like I said, I stand by what I say. I thought Charlo won the first fight, but like I said before, I'm nobody. So, I mean, a lot of people thought that a lot of people thought that Tony Harrison won with that jab. They on the undercard of Floyd and Pacquiao too. Probably, Tank is gonna fight. The only way, Pratt, I'm going if I get press credentials. I'm not like paying no money for Floyd. I'm not paying to see that dude fight. If I get, like I said, if I cover the fight, that I'm going. But that's about it. I forgot what the fuck he did, man, when he was acting like a damn fool and shit. So yeah, if I get press credentials, more than likely I will. Then I'll go to the damn fight. But that's about it. We all know this fight is gonna be at the at that toilet bowl of an arena, the T-Mobile. So it's gonna be there. I expect the announcement next Saturday. And I was checking some shit out. Like, I think they closed the entire top deck of the Staples Center for that Lomachenko fight. But the tickets is dirt cheap. So if y'all in the LA area, shit, get a ticket. Shit, the cheapest Lomachenko ticket is like $75. I don't even think they printed tickets for the top row. I think they closed off that whole entire top row because one, they only got like basically they only got like barely a month till the fight. So yeah, so basically they gotta just hurry up and put the shit together. But yeah, the tickets is dirt cheap. So I mean, shit, if y'all want to go to the motherfucking shit. I gotta do it anyway. I gotta semi-advertise the shit anyway. So you know, when you deal with these promotional companies, they send you them little texts like telling you to advertise the shit. Of course it's gonna have a huge promotion. They gonna do probably like a 5-city world tour shit. They gonna, you know, LA, New York, London, maybe Texas, then maybe somewhere else, you know. But I expect it. They always have it all. They always have it all planned. Of course they do. Pacquiao already said he was in negotiations and shit, and then. Oh yeah, I recommend you stream that shit. Don't put no money in that nigga's pocket. Shit. Remember we didn't help him get to where he got. Oh yeah, of course. Well, what's gonna sell the fight is that the reason why what's gonna sell the fight is that shoulder injury shit, which I don't believe Manny Pacquiao had no shoulder injury. Because like I said before, he threw punches throughout the fight. If you had a torn rotator cuff, you can't even fucking move your arms. Better yet, try to throw punches. That's why Freddie Roach been putting that shit out there. This fight I guarantee you the rematch gonna be titled No Excuses. Some shit like that. Watch. I already know, man. I done been through this fucking shit too many times. I already know they gonna do that shit. That's gonna be the whole premise of selling that fight. Manny Pac gonna be like, this time my shoulder is completely healed. This time it's going to be different. He gonna promise to knock Floyd Mayweather out and all that type of shit, and he gonna get his ass beat again. So he gonna get beat again, and I'm just telling you, don't take the bait. I'm telling you, don't take the bait. It's gonna have the same fucking results that it had in the first fight. Everybody gonna be sitting up. Yeah, if you got a torn rotator cuff, how the fuck you gonna, man, you never heard, man, see, the thing is with Manny Pacquiao, he probably not. Yeah, well, he still have the hunger to have that check. Yeah, he got the hunger for the money and the attention. Of course he do. Of course he do. I'm telling you. If you got a torn rotator cuff in your shoulder, you ain't gonna be fucking able to move. You didn't hear Manny Pacquiao once in that fight say his shoulder was hurt. Go watch Floyd versus Castillo Part 1. You heard Floyd throughout the fight saying, hey, my hands is hurt. I hurt my hands. You heard him throughout the fight say that shit. You didn't hear Manny say shit to Freddie Roach. All you heard Freddie Roach doing instructing him. Freddie Roach was the one that told Dante. Y'all heard him. The video is still up. He said it's going to be no excuses whoever wins this fight. And then as soon as the fight is over, 45 minutes later, Manny coming out with that fake-ass Walgreens bulk cast and all that type of shit. So we going to have to, like I said, for the next however months it take for this fight to build up, we going to have to hear about this fucking shoulder injury shit. I'm 100% healed. You going to hear the Manny fans buying into this shit. I mean, he'll be all right. Hey, what's up, D? He hasn't fought a real... Yeah, that's true, but, I mean, Floyd stay in shape. He stay in shape. All I can say is this gonna hurt Manny Pacquiao's legacy if he loses to Floyd again, based off the fact that Floyd hasn't fought an actual fighter since 2015. So if he loses again to Floyd, and he will, this is gonna hurt Manny Pacquiao's legacy. But Manny Pacquiao want that bag. He doing it. Manny Pacquiao doing this shit for the money too. Don't be fooled by this shit that he just wants some get back. He no, it's like you know what I'm saying? It's a big payday. This is another like $80 million payday for him. So why wouldn't he take a rematch? At the end of the day, who cares if you lose again? Because like I said, you walking away with $80 million. At the end of the day, he still got the last laugh. And Manny Pacquiao already did lost to Floyd. He already did lost fights. He already did got knocked the fuck out. So I mean, for real, if he lose, he just lose again. I'm saying is don't, like I said, for the next few months, building up that fight, you're going to be hearing. See, I'm going to tell you the person that's going to set the fans up for failure is going to be that motherfucker Skip Bayless. Oh, yeah. Of course they're going to have another fight. I didn't see nothing, and I'm being honest, this ain't got nothing to do with Manny Pacquiao, me like allegedly not liking him. I didn't see nothing different in Manny Pacquiao versus Adrian Broner that showed me that he could beat Floyd Mayweather. It was Adrian Broner. It was just Adrian Broner like keeping the fight too close. Adrian Broner missed so much opportunity to counter Manny Pacquiao, to throw combinations. Sometimes, like with Manny Pacquiao, you just got to throw punches with him. You might get tagged a couple of times, but you just got to be willing to do it. Even though I didn't watch that fight, and it ain't the blowout that people make it out to be, because like I told you, I was there. And like I said, when I listened to that broadcast, when I watched it on Showtime, I had to turn the broadcasting off because it was too pro Pacquiao. And then, like I said, I told y'all that they gave Manny Pacquiao like 1,000 tickets. So that played a big role. Y'all gotta kind of understand how certain shit work in boxing. It wasn't what they made it out to be on TV. When you actually, I'm gonna be honest with you, I like watching the fight live and actually being there than I do watching it on TV, because you can be influenced by the broadcaster, depending on who they actually root for and shit. That was the problem with HBO. They would be blatantly rooting for a certain fighter. And then that's why when the fight would be over, you would have the controversy and shit. Just like Harold Letterman, his broadcast of Andre Ward, Sergey Kovalev 2 was so, 1 and 2 was so biased they would have had you thinking that Andre Ward wasn't doing shit. I couldn't believe when I watched the replay of that fight how biased Harold Letterman was. Now, keep in mind, for those who haven't been on my channel very long, I went to both of those fights. I went to the first one at the T-Mobile Arena, and I went to the rematch at the Mandalay Bay. And when I saw the replay, I was like, God damn. I mean, Larry Merchant, Jim Lampley, and Harold Letterman is just this. I mean, for real. And Max Kellerman, this shit was so fucking biased to it wasn't even. Showtime better get it together, man. Because Showtime don't know what they want to do. They could have secured Deontay Wilder for a big deal, but they didn't. Now, the funny part about it is when Anthony Joshua signed the DAZN deal, he still owed. What's up? Well, you just gonna have to pay it if you want to watch it. I mean, more than likely, I might be there, depending on where it is. I mean, that depends on where they say the fight gonna be at. So it's probably gonna be in New York because I know Wilder like fighting out there. But if it's in my area, I'll be there. That's just real talk. But I think Wilder is going. I think he gonna fuck Brazil up. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that chick. Do anybody know what network is like broadcasting the Sean Porter fight? Is it Fox or is it Showtime? Because I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have not paid attention to that fucking fight. Oh, Fox? Okay. Yeah, Mike, I ain't. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll talk about that. I'll talk about that later. I'm going to do I don't want to give. I don't want the feds like fucking with me because every time I do a video about him, some weird shit happened. So I'm gonna do a separate video about him. I'm gonna put that on my other channel. Oh, I know that fight is trash. No, what it is, Pratt, nobody don't give a fuck about Sean Porter because we didn't ask him for the last 2 years to fight Errol Spence. So now basically that he getting ignored, that we ignoring him. See, that's what it is. And we did our job because we want this motherfucker to fight somebody. He said, oh, this is the easiest fight to make. Okay, well, why didn't you make the goddamn fight? Yeah, because we ignored his ass. Sometimes, Pratt, you got to send a message to somebody. Hey, dude, I'm tired of you fighting these dudes. We tired of seeing you fighting these type of dudes, man. Okay? You said Errol Spence was an easy fight to make. So get your ass in the ring with Errol Spence. Me neither. I'm not going to be home when, look, I guarantee you, y'all know I cover fights. I guarantee you that ain't nobody coming to that fight. They going to let people in, and I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to give y'all some game. I guarantee you they going to let some people in for free. I guarantee you they going to move people down to the front row. I'm going to go see, I haven't decided yet. I may go to the movies and watch it, or I may go to my homeboy Ben Saucy Box's house. I kind of want to watch it at the movie theater. Cause it's I gotta find out which movie theater got it. I think you got to go through Phantom Events. But today, this is when I could have went to that fight, but I just didn't. I just don't like airplanes. So I just didn't want to go. I just don't like getting on no fucking airplanes and shit. I just don't like flying. But eventually I am going to have to get on the airplane. Well, I hope he don't do that. It will be better if it'll just be better if they just have Floyd there and then they just let them both get in the ring to just announce the fight. I don't like flying it. I don't like flying at all. The last time I flew was like 2013 when I came back from DC. That was like the last time I flew. Nah, nobody don't give a fuck about Porter. Man, I get tired of Porter talking about everybody is his friend. Oh, I talking about he don't want to fight Crawford because that's his friend and Errol. Dude, get the fuck out of here. If you don't, man, for real, dude, if you don't want to fight somebody because they your friend, dude, get the fuck out of boxing. Go work at Costco's or something. For real. Or go be a preacher or something, dude. If you don't want to fight somebody because they your friend, what kind of shit is that? I mean, for real, man. For real, man. Nah, Thurman said that Adrian Broner coming off a loss. I would love a Keith Thurman, Adrian Broner fight. I would love that fight. I want to see what's going to happen next month with Crawford and Amir Khan, because at the end of the no, he would. Yeah, he would. I want to see Crawford fight a PBC fighter. If Danny Garcia beat Granados, he need to get his ass in the ring with Crawford. And see, this is what I don't like about Danny Garcia, Pratt. He got a history of turning down fights. Because he was offered a Floyd fight a few years ago, and he said no. I heard he was one of the choices for Floyd, like before he retired the second time, before he went with Berto. So Danny Garcia got a history of turning down fights. He don't want to fight Spence. He don't want to fight none of them dudes. Yeah, Khan was supposed to fight Broner, but Khan changed his mind at the last minute. See, this is the shit. One thing we can say about Adrian Broner, whether we like him or not, Adrian Broner will fight anybody. The man did fought everybody. Like he said if I would have turned down fights, I'd still be undefeated. He'll fight anybody. He'll fight Adrian Broner will fight Keith Thurman, and he'll fight Amir Khan. I want to see Crawford versus a PBC fighter. I'm going to ask, I mean, y'all know I'm going to see Bob Arum next month. I'm going to get straight to business. I'm going to ask him about the heavyweights, and I'm going to ask him about Crawford. I'm going to ask him how far or how close do we get an Errol Spence versus Crawford. And I'm going to also ask him, is there a way that you can make a fight with a PBC fighter? Because, okay, who's next for Crawford? Who's next for Crawford should he beat Amir Khan? More than likely, he's going to knock Amir Khan out. I got a fight for y'all. That would be interesting. Yeah, that's what I heard. He got a history of doing this stupid shit. So, well, let me ask y'all this. How about two tune-up fights? Two tune-up fights for Maidana. If Maidana could get one fight at 154 and then get one fight at 147. How about Crawford versus Maidana? That'll be some stupid numbers. How about that? Okay, Crawford would have to. Okay, AB got to get back in the ring. Didn't AB tell me when I interviewed him he fighting in May? Well, Pratt, Kell Brook looked so horrible in his last fight. I don't know if Crawford would take that. But Crawford versus Broner sounds good. What they would have to do with Broner need to get 2 good wins in a row. Oh, Mikey Garcia stops Lamont Peterson. He stops him. I ain't even go front. But Crawford versus Maidana, that would be a good ass fight. That would be an action-packed fight. But who wouldn't watch shit? Who wouldn't watch Crawford versus Maidana? Shit, I'd go to that damn who the fuck wouldn't? Crawford versus Devin. Nah, see, the problem is y'all remember what happened with Devin Alexander. Now, how about this? How about Crawford versus Berto? I mean, Berto is a PBC fighter. It couldn't be on pay-per-view, but I think it'll do good numbers on ESPN or ESPN Plus. Crawford versus Berto, you know what I'm saying? At in LA. Because Top Rank told me that they're gonna try to put Bud in Los Angeles. Damn, he said that's gonna be a real quick fight. Damn, Mike, you cold. Nah, I'm glad everybody is like putting their heads together. Oh yeah, JC, that would be, yeah. But you know what it is? He been eating so much of that Argentinian meat, that steak and shit. Cause like, I mean, you see, he blew up to 200 pounds, but well, what's gonna happen, Pratt, if he knocks, let's just say he knocks Mikey Garcia out. What's gonna happen is a lot of the Mexican fans, they're gonna say, well, they're gonna turn on Errol Spence. Some of them, they're gonna say, well, Errol Spence was a weight bully, and they're gonna demand that he fight Canelo. Crawford didn't have hella chances to fight. Crawford, you must didn't see that interview that Bob Arum did with me. He told me, Fred, and the Cali Enigma that he killed the fight because he didn't want to see Manny Pacquiao get hurt. And I was like, what kind of shit is that? I don't know, man. Brook looked horrible in his last fight. I don't know where Brook is at this moment. I want to see like Berto fight somebody at least with a solid name. Brook is a good name, but Brook looks so done in his last fight. But I think Crawford would beat the shit out of Brook, me myself. I think Crawford would fuck Kell Brook up. I think he would beat the chocolate brownies or whatever what is that shit he be saying? The chocolate brownies. I think he would beat the chocolate brownies out of Kell Brook. I think I'll just keep it at 100. I think he'd beat them chocolate brownies out of Kell Brook. I think because y'all done seen Crawford. Crawford got a mean streak, man. When that motherfucker Crawford, one thing about Crawford, man, when the bell ring, man, he got a mean streak in him. I saw that when he fought Horn. Yeah, Brook looked terrible. That would be like, you know what I'm saying? Well, Edward, I'm gonna ask Bob Arum, like when I see him on the 12th, what's next for Crawford after Amir Khan? I mean, Kell Brook got a name, but they could do like he not gonna get that much credit for beating Kell Brook because Kell Brook looked like shit. I don't think they gonna let Canelo fight Errol Spence. Not at least not right now, unless he get past Crawford. That's what I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see what's next for Crawford after Khan. Because I'm sure we all in agreement we don't want to see a Jose Benavidez rematch. The key is to get a PBC fighter. Like I said, he could. Crawford is too small for Canelo. He too small. He too small. That wouldn't even be a fair fight for Crawford because Canelo is just too fucking big. Canelo fighting at fucking 175. I'm trying to think. I think he might have had one fight at 154, but don't quote me on that. I know Keith Thurman had one fight at 154. That's fact. It was that dude, if I'm not mistaken, that Paul Williams lost to the first fight, and then Paul Williams knocked him out like in the first round. Y'all remember that dude? I don't think Errol Spence has ever fought at 154. I know Keith Thurman has, but I don't think Errol Spence has fought at 154. But I'm telling y'all what's gonna happen next week. Like I said, if he just like brutally beat down Mikey Garcia, like if he brutally beat down Mikey Garcia, that would be fine. I think if he brutally beats down Mikey Garcia, then wow. I'm telling y'all. I want to see the fight. I'm telling you, Pratt, I'm going to ask Bob Arum. When I go to the Lomachenko fight, I'm going to ask him again. I'm going to ask Bob, I promise you. I'm going to ask Bob Arum how far we are from, I want to see the fight this year. It's no reason why neither one of them dudes can't get one more fight in, and then we could have this fight in December. Yeah. Look, Mike, this is the honest to God truth that I done seen with Errol Spence. Even when he practicing, he don't fucking move his head. He don't move his head. He don't use no head movement. And he keeps saying he ain't never needed to use it before, so why bother? Well, you gonna need some head movement against Canelo. You definitely gonna need some head movement against Crawford. I remember I was talking to Troy King about that. Yeah, of course they are. This is what they gonna say, Pratt. They gonna say, oh, well, Mikey Garcia went up 2 weight classes, which actually he didn't. He went up 1 because he fought at 140 before. He fought Broner at 140. But watch, they're gonna say, well, Mikey Garcia went up 2 weight classes, so why can't Errol Spence do it? Watch. Dude, if Mikey Garcia get annihilated, watch. That's all you go. I guarantee you my channel go get flooded with that shit. My channel go get flooded with that shit. Mark my fucking words. It's gonna get flooded. That's gonna be the first thing that come out their mouth. It's gonna get, my shit gonna get flooded, bruh. They gonna flood my channel with that shit. I'm gonna have to hear that shit all fucking night. And then they gonna say, this is, watch, and y'all watch for this one too. Well, if Errol Spence doesn't fight Canelo, he's a coward. I'm telling y'all. That's gonna be the first thing that come out their mouth. Well, we all want Canelo to go see Charlo. we all do. We all do. The only reason why Charlo had like a subpar performance against that dude is because he saw what happened to his brother, which they should never fight on the same card ever again. I'm just telling you what's gonna happen, Mike. That's gonna be the first thing. Watch, I'm going live right after the fight. That's why I just want Mikey Garcia to just survive on his feet and just finish the fight on his feet. Yeah, but he got to get past Crawford. I think Crawford is gonna be a real difficult fight for Spence. We gonna see what happens. Mikey Garcia keep telling us that he sees some shit with Errol Spence that he can expose. Well, we about to find out. We about to find out. Well, he said that Demetrius Andrade gonna be next. If not, he's supposed to be next if they don't go the Triple G route. Hey, what's up? No, I keep telling you, I'm gonna ask Bob Arum when I see him. I'm gonna ask him hella questions. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. It ain't that many politics. Not when Fox. This fight is coming on Fox. I keep Fox, ESPN, and ABC is the same fucking company now. It ain't that many goddamn politics. Bibble. Yeah, he told us the fight gonna happen in 2020, but like when? I mean, it need to happen soon because Crawford is gonna be 32 this year, and then Errol Spence just turned 29. So, like I said before, Crawford ain't got age on his side. I mean, he's still fresh, but at the end of the day, even though a fighter is at his best in most cases between the age of 29 to like 32, unless you Floyd Mayweather, you know, Crawford ain't really took no serious damage in any of his fights. I mean, he got buzzed a couple of times by Gamboa, but besides that, he's managed to maintain the shit. But I would rather see Spence versus Crawford like this year. Man, I don't be paying attention to Keith Thurman. Y'all already know how Keith Thurman is. I don't even be paying attention to Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman probably think he could beat Ward. Yeah, he gonna have to fight. Man, I don't look. That's it. I'm gonna be honest with you. If y'all really looked at that Ortiz fight, Ortiz looked his age. He looked his age, and he looked every bit of 40 years old. he looked just like at times he just couldn't pull the trigger. Now, some people say it was the dude he was fighting, but I just think he couldn't pull the trigger to like get dude out of there. Because sometimes you just age overnight. Yeah, he looked old. He looked old as fuck. I mean, he looked 40 years old. I'm serious. Instead of being E40, he looked L40. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? For real. He looked every bit of 40 years old. And people just say, nah, it's the dude that he was fighting. Nah, it was him. It was him. He ain't never been no ripped up type of guy. So, I mean, I don't know what he could do to possibly like slim down. I think this is just it. I don't even want to see no Wilder fight because we already know what's going to happen. It's no reason for them to do this over again because we already know this time it ends even quicker. I think, man. I think Wilder get rid of Ortiz in like 4 rounds. Now, people try to say, oh, well, it's that style and shit. But I done seen Ortiz, like, get rid of dudes that fought just like that dude before. So I'm like, I just think it was I just think it was him. Now, maybe I could be wrong, but maybe he need to get back in the ring right away. I know he fought at Wilder Fury. But he need to get back in the ring soon. He one of them dudes he can't afford to like have like a like a 6-month layoff and shit. He need to get back in the ring soon. How much it ain't gonna do what it did the first time. Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather 2 do 2.5 at best. At best. Oh, we know. Oh, I think Anthony Joshua will fight Ortiz now. I think it's his age. I think it's his age now. Real, that fight at best gonna do it ain't 4 million people out there that's gonna buy that shit. Cause one, it may do even worse than that because Floyd did alienated so many people to where people may not buy the shit because they don't want to put money in his pocket. Yeah, Ortiz, I keep telling y'all, I don't even think it was that dude. I think it was just him. He just looked like he couldn't pull the trigger. You already know them fucking people on TV, they gonna say, well, it's this. Man, I'm telling you. Oh, I already told you, Mike, I'm not paying to see that shit. I hope y'all stream the fuck out of that shit. Only way, like I say, I'm going to that fight if I have to cover that shit. I ain't putting a fucking cent in Floyd's pocket. I ain't putting a cent in that nigga's pocket. That's the only way. That's the only motherfucking way I'm going into that fight. Real talk. Hold on. I want y'all to see this. I'm doing like that fool. George Bush. Remember when he said, read my lips, no new text. Read my motherfucking lips. I ain't going to that motherfucking fight unless I have to cover that fight. I ain't paying for that motherfucking fight. Straight up. I ain't paying for that shit. Straight up. I want y'all to see my motherfucking face. I'm not paying for that fight. Stream that shit. Remember, we didn't help Floyd. Man, do anybody want to see him in a rematch with Conor McGregor? Good Lord. Yeah, I know you talking about the general public, but I'm just telling you, Floyd did piss people off so much to where people don't want to put money in that dude's pocket. The shit may flop. Cause see, I know what he doing. He think he can make people so mad to where they'll pay money to see him lose. Well, he may have made people so mad to where they won't pay to see him, period. And I think that's what he did. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna ask Steven Espinosa what's the holdup on them giving Deontay Wilder like a major deal. I mean, what the fuck is the holdup? Yeah. Yeah, but Pratt, it may have backfired on him. Like I said, all that stupid shit he was doing, he just took the Gucci thing just too far. He just overdid it. It's a such thing as overkill. And to where people was like, man, fuck that dude. Like I said, I'm going to ask Bob Arum everything when I get to Los Angeles. I'm going to ask him, what's it going to take to get Tank versus Lomachenko? I'm dying to see how Lomachenko going to look in this fight, but I think he'll blow through this dude. This dude is a nobody. I don't think it's going to work. I think they only like AJ because he getting backed by Eddie Hearn. I bet you if he was an Al Heyman fighter, they wouldn't give a fuck about him. Well, I'll just put it to you this way. PBC got some shit that they need to kind of like work out behind the scenes, though. That's all I'm going to say about them. They got some shit that they need to work out. Trust me, I know because I deal with PBC. They do some shit that I can't really say what it is because, like, y'all already know I deal with PBC, but they got some things they need to fix. That's all I'm going to say. Well, the promoters always been around, but now it's just these promoters getting these special TV deals. See, they wasn't doing all this shit like when Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagner and them was fighting. It didn't even really matter who the promoter was. It was like let's just make the fight happen. Whoever like buy the fight, whatever TV network decide to purchase the fight, they get the fight. Most of the time, these fights were landed on HBO because that's at the time when HBO wanted to put up the money for those fights and shit. But now you got Eddie Hearn with the DAZN deal. Bob Arum got the ESPN deal. You got PBC with Fox and Showtime and all that type of shit. So now the shit is just like all over the place and shit. So that's the fucking problem. That's the goddamn problem. All these damn promoters is all over the place and they don't want to work with each other. You got this dude say, oh, the fight has to be on this network. Oh, nah, this dude got to fight on this network. So that's the fucking problem. because everybody is going in different directions. All these fucking fighters is getting pulled in all these different directions, and that's the motherfucking problem. I do think to a certain degree these fighters want the fights, but it's just the promoters and shit. Because these TV networks is trying to see how much money they have to spend or don't have to spend. Nah, Showtime gonna still deal with boxing for a little bit. I think they gonna continue to do it. I think PBC gonna deal with boxing for a minute because PBC's TV ratings is kicking ass. I think Sean Porter is gonna have some bad ratings since nobody cares about this fight and nobody don't care about him. Yeah, so I think I think Showtime will still stick around. I think Sean Porter gonna have the lowest ratings for Fox PBC fight. People just don't like I said, people just don't like Sean Porter. And it might be because his daddy. Yeah, he don't got no fans. He sure in the fuck don't. He don't got no goddamn fans. And it's because of him, it's because of his father, it's because of his opponent selection. It's a mixture of everything. And then Sean Porter ain't a interesting person. That's just another thing. He dressed like a dude. He dressed like a dude that's getting ready to, stand in front of the pulpit. And I mean, it's just like he not what you call an interesting person. And then he always with a tug of war with his father when his dad always trying to steal TV time from him. It's just always a big fucking mess with Sean Porter and his daddy. Pratt, he don't got no fucking fan base. He ain't got no fans. And to be honest with you, Lomachenko ain't got no fans. Sergey Kovalov didn't really have no fans. And neither do Dmitry Bivol. Nobody don't care about them dudes. I know he forgot about the damn. Sean Porter dressed like a deacon. You know how they tell you in church to how he dressed like them dudes that give you the offering plate. Yeah, pretty much, Pratt. You said it best. That's the best analysis. That's what most of Lomachenko's fans is. A bunch of white racists. That was the great, Pratt, enough respect for that, because that's some real shit right there. Because man, Lomachenko fans are like Eminem fans. That's who the fuck they remind me of, Eminem, and y'all know how Eminem fans act. So I mean, especially the white ones. So I'm just, Pratt, appreciate that. For you keeping it 100. Hey, and it'd be so funny. People love talking about what black fighter can't sell out an arena. Well, Lomachenko can't sell out no arena. Because they got the whole top row. They got the whole top deck of the Staples Center closed. Now, when I be seeing Sean Porter, man, he just like, dude, I'm like, for real. Like, he dressed like For real, he dressed like the dude that like at church bring you the offering plate. You know them dudes that put on the white gloves and stuff. He dressed like a usher. You know the ones that tell you the ones that like that help you come to the pool when you finna get baptized. That just like I I'm just saying I'm just saying that's when he be I'll be like, man. I mean, I ain't trying to tell homeboy how to dress, but I'm just saying. Yep. Oh, like a ball. Yeah, yes, yeah, pretty. Yeah, because when I see him at fights, man, like, okay, y'all didn't been to those who been to a fight. Like, if you sit if you sit in the front row, it be hot than a motherfucker there, man. It be hot than a motherfucker. Like, and I'm trying to figure out, like, dude, you got on a sports coat and all that shit. And I'm like, I understand the promoters and shit, but like, man, that shit be uncomfortable, man. Like trying to wear a suit at a fight and shit. Like it be hella hot up in there. But he wears Sunday's best. I'll be thinking he gonna hand me one of them envelopes that you put the offering in. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, Eminem do sell records. Lomachenko don't sell. Man, this is what but Pratt, I try to tell people this. Everybody get mad at me when I say this about Lomachenko. He ain't got no fucking fan base. Nobody cares about that dude. Lomachenko just got through fighting at a fucking auditorium at Madison Square Garden, and they didn't close down the whole top deck of the Staples Center. That whole top deck is closed. That whole fucking top deck is closed. I've been saying, oh yeah, well, you preaching to the choir. I've been trying to say that, but you know, I can't criticize Precious Lomachenko because, you know, if I say anything about Lomachenko, I just don't like him because he's not black, or I'm hating, or I'm a racist. That ridiculous bullshit. I'm just telling the truth. Now it's funny, they used to love to keep track of Andre Ward's ticket sales. They keep track of Deontay Wilder's ticket sales, but then as soon as you say something about Lomachenko's ticket sales, then you a hater. Yeah, I know. But Lomachenko know damn well he ain't the number one pound for pound fight. Even he know that shit. And like I keep saying, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, they putting this Lomachenko fight on the app. Yeah, he a good offensive fighter, but he has no defense whatsoever. Like I said, his footwork is his defense. Cause y'all know he don't slip no punches. He don't block. He don't bob and weave. He just like he jump in and he jump out. And that's what he do. And he getting older now. He 31 now. I keep trying to tell people that's that style of fighting he has. When he get older, it's gonna take toll on him. He already didn't look bad like in his last few fights. I think they got this dude because they feel like he ain't a real threat to him. And then the other dude he was supposed to fight, he had a thumb injury And y'all see they was gonna try to have him fight the dude like basically on a month and a half notice and shit. Basically, they was gonna try to have Richard Comey fight him. Basically, just fought the dude, just fought like in February and shit. But then they was gonna try to have him fighting. Like, dude, get out of here. Yeah, that fight gonna be on ESPN Plus. Yeah, what it is, Pratt, they going backwards with Lomachenko. I think Bob Arum see the writing on the wall. Nah, I think they're gonna always have some sort of pay-per-view. It's gonna have to be like super marquee matchups like Crawford and Spence, that's gonna be pay-per-view. Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua is eventually gonna be pay-per-view. That fight ain't gonna be on DAZN. Yeah, that fight ain't gonna be on DAZN because Eddie Hearn already said that fight may be on Showtime. I already know that fight, Joshua versus Wilder, is gonna be on some type of pay-per-view. It's gonna be either on Fox or it's gonna be on Showtime. Because it's just too big of a fight. It's gonna be too big of a fight to get put on the app. Even Eddie Hearn knows it. It's gonna generate too much money. It's gonna be too much money out there. Nope. Nah, you ain't heard nothing from Dre. I'll be seeing him soon too. I think Wilder and Joshua is gonna do very well. That's why it ain't gonna be on no fucking DAZN. I told people from the gate that fight ain't gonna be on DAZN. Is not gonna go. I'm telling you, man. They is not gonna let a fight of that magnitude get put on no fucking app. That fight is gonna be on pay-per-view, regular pay-per-view, because it's too much money to be made. It's gonna be Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. Two undefeated fighters is gonna generate too much money. Ain't no fucking way that they gonna let Eddie Hearn just gain complete control of that fight and have people watching that fight on the internet and all that type of shit. That's a fight they gonna want to put at movie theaters. They gonna want to have that fight at bars and shit, pizzerias and all that shit. They is not gonna let that fight end up in no yeah. The funny thing, Pratt, that Joshua already had a deal in place with Showtime. When he went to DAZN, he still owed Showtime like 3 fights. That's why I keep telling you that fight is gonna be easy to make. When Anthony Joshua come to his senses, y'all being fooled. He owed Showtime. He owed Showtime like 3 fights before he took. This is why I'm saying Showtime could really force Anthony Joshua's hand if they wanted to. They really could force his hand if they wanted to and say, look, you signed a DAZN deal and you still owed us a few more fights. So we really could like just go bad on you. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, don't be fooled by this shit, man. I'm giving y'all some game, man. I'm telling y'all that fight could happen. Don't get caught up in them. I'm telling you, Eddie Hearn knows the fight. Eddie Hearn knows that fight has to be on regular pay-per-view. He knows it. He knows it. That's why he keeps saying I'm willing to work with Showtime. I know you're willing to work with Showtime because you know that fight got to be on regular pay-per-view. I hope so. I hope so, man. I want to see that fight so bad. I want to see that fight so bad. I hope it can happen like the end of this year. I really do. And you mark my words, when that fight happened, it's gonna be on regular, it's gonna be on regular pay-per-view. All I can say is I'm gonna be there. But anyway, you guys.